Are you gonna go see Papa now, Paco? You gonna go see Papa? Oh boy, let's go see Papa. Let's go see. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Let's go get him. Well, most good things have to come to an end. Just like the grapes. They're not trimmed yet. But unlike some things, grapes have a cycle and they'll start over again next year. But when you get a dog, you realize that they're gonna probably go before you do, because at best you can have them for about anywhere from 12 to maybe 16, 18, 19 years. And Paco was of no exception. His time has come, and I had to make that decision and put him down. It wasn't an easy decision. I didn't want to put him down too soon, but I didn't want to be guilty of keeping him too long and having him suffer. So I made that decision Monday, November 27th, 2023. I don't know when he was born because he was a stray. So I had him for 15 years. Got him in 2008. And I think that he was probably about 3, maybe even 4 years old when I got him. So that puts him at maybe 18, 19 years old. But that's not what this is going to be about. This is going to be about the celebration of his life. He was an amazing dog. But most people think their dogs are amazing. Nobody knew Paco like I did, because he was a one-person dog. Yeah, he liked Papa. He'd hang out with him and have ham. He'd give him treats every morning before we started breakfast.
Ah, not my finger, the ham. Silly dog.
Paco coming into my life was definitely one of those moments or events that proved to me that everything happens for a reason. He came into my life when I needed him the most, and I was there when he needed me most. So let's tell you a little bit about Paco's story. Paco was discovered down in the pumpkin patch. How funny is that? Yeah, dogs come from the pumpkin patch. Well, this one did. The guy that was working for us at the time was down picking pumpkins. The day before, he saw the dog. I'm going to show you a picture of that tractor and trailer that he followed up. And it wasn't of that day. It was another day where we got the tractor stuck, or I didn't. Hired hand did. So here's that picture, just for visual reference. But the next day, Paco was down there again, and he followed the trailer up with all the pumpkins. And that's where Paco's story started. My first day with Paco, I swear he was sent from heaven. It wasn't always easy taking pictures of Paco. He either darted or shied away. But as far as he knew, we were just looking out the window together. He was a very loving dog with a heart-shaped spot. And a bad influence, always insisting I take Paco naps with him. One of the great things about him is when I was working, he was with me. He wouldn't let me out of his sight, so I didn't have to worry about him running off. And he was right by my side when I conjured up the nerve to start my YouTube channel. Barking wasn't something he did a whole lot of, and I was surprised he could howl. But what he did do is jump up on the armrest of the couch, bark his head off to tell me he had to go out. And this was the beginning of Paco's outro.
Tell me about it, Paco. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
It's also where the silhouette came from that's printed on t-shirts and buttons. Paco was part Chihuahua, which made him kind of a nervous dog. But his other part was Rat Terrier, and when he was outdoors, he owned the world. So glad I decided to take him to the Mid-America YouTube meetup. What a great time we all had. Paco can't see or hear very well, but he enjoys having me carry him around a little bit and going for a walk. He seems to be very content with being held. Paco, look at me, look at me. Hey, look at me, look at me. With the exception of this video, Grape Harvest 2023 was Paco's last appearance on the Vineyard Farmhouse. I'm sure Paco's up above, running around enjoying his perfect vision once again. So with that, all I can say is, love your dog every day. Think about the fact that they're not going to be with you forever. And enjoy it. Just enjoy it.